Alright, as you see my illustration right here, I'm doing an analysis on the fanboys' brain sizes on YouTube. And this is an analysis going to show the certain types of fanboys and the brain sizes on YouTube. Now the first one we'll go with is Slobule the Geeks over here. He is basically a Sony hater, 360 lover and Wii lover, which means that he backs the 360 and the Wii so much that he's a big fanboy of the Wii, but he hates Sony with a passion. Therefore, it's just dragging him down. And if we looked at his brain, and like you say, it's a P. Look at the size of it; it's a P. But there wasn't much time for him anyway because he is the worst fanboy of them all. He loves one system. Doesn't even like the other one, which would be the 360, but he backs it just because he hates his competition of the Sony, because he's a Sony hater. So that's why he doesn't really crack on the 360. But he loves his Wii, but he hates the Sony. Therefore, he acts like he likes the 360, which he really doesn't. That's the worst fanboy right there, Slobber the Geek. The worst one. And he's also a troll. Zephyrnix now. Zephyrnix is another fanboy. There you go. There's his brain right there. If you look at Zephyrnix, he puts videos out on YouTube. He just, whatever the flavor of the month is. Another couple months he'll be a Sony fanboy. Right now he's a 360 fanboy, PC fanboy, but he loves the 360. And he's also a Sony hater. And what that means is he does love his 360, but he likes his PC gaming more, but he hates Sony with a passion. So he's pretty bad, but this is the worst one you can get. The Slobule is the worst one ever. And then you have the Gears of War Nuthuggers. Now these are the easiest ones to identify because anytime you mention the game Gears of 4, they get owned and they get bullied all the time, and that's why their brain is a little beaten up. It's the easiest one to distinguish out of all of them because as soon as the word Gears of War hate is involved, they run off on a rage. And see, these are the three different types of fanboys here. Number one, the worst one ever. Number two, flavor of the month fanboy, who's ever on top, he stays with. And number three, a gaming fanboy. They just hate people that make fun of their game. Now, if the game was on a different console, they would go to that console. That's how they are. But this is the first one, the worst one ever. Believe me when I tell you. He's also a troll. This one here is, I don't know really what he's even on YouTube for because he doesn't do nothing. And this here. So there you have my three different types of fanboys. My analysis, I hope it was in depth for you guys.